I thought the hardest part of an Olympic distance triathlon would be the swim, the bike, or the run. But somewhere out there on the course, I realized the hardest part was changing the stories I've been telling myself. This journey did not begin on race morning. It started months earlier after losing my dad, when I knew I needed something difficult to move forward. First, I completed 75 hard. Then I trained for my first 10K, and each challenge became another step towards something that felt completely out of reach. An Olympic distance triathlon. I was not training to win. I was training to discover whether someone like me could finish. Two people can go through the exact same experience and yet walk away with two completely different stories that happened that day. One person might see failure. Another might see the greatest moment of her life. I trained for 16 weeks to complete my first Olympic distance triathlon, but the truth is the journey started long before those 16 weeks. After losing my dad, I found myself going from one difficult challenge to the next. First, it was 75 hard, then I moved on to my first 10K, and eventually this race. At the time, I thought I was just giving myself something hard to work toward. I didn't realize that somewhere along the way, I'd also been trying to work myself out of grief. Almost like if I put in enough effort, or I felt enough pain, or reached some finish line before I was allowed to release it. Race day would teach me I've been telling myself the wrong story, and it would not be the only story I rewrote that day. After losing my dad, I felt completely unanchored. There's a few things I said I was gonna do that I haven't. One, Olympic triathlon. And why is this important? I did a triathlon, my first one. It was like a sprint.
Coming out of Houston, Texas at 42 years young, Vicky Toralva.
And the idea bloomed while I was with my dad. I didn't know what to do with all that grief, so I started moving. Why I chose for my very first workout to walk steps for 45 minutes. This will probably destroy me, but I'm gonna do it. I didn't think it would be that hard to walk it. Joke is on me. Joke is on me. You have to have a starting point in everything you do, and this is my starting point. My last workout is done. Done, 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 done. Wow. We did it. Run portion, here we come. Sprints, get ready to die. Okay, do it. Oh my gosh, we're about to start. Oh. Woo! Dude, I'm done. I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna keep going. Woo! You hear that? I'm only 9 out of 12. Come on, I can do this. It is why I love running at sunrise. You see so much wildlife. I love it. All right, that was 51 minutes, almost a 5K.
St. John's Crusade.
Y'all, I did it without stopping. So awesome. One challenge became another, then another. And before I knew it, I had somehow talked myself into training for an Olympic distance triathlon. I figure out how to get my back wheel off and my bike on the trainer. So that's what we're about to witness. And I'm sorry if it takes a really long time. We're gonna turn this off for a minute. This could take a while. Probably need to put on a video. Okay, I got my wheel off. That took forever. And I have to remember, I need to have it on a lower gear, like around here, to get the back thing off. Okay, what an ordeal. Now I need to put this in the brake area, because this can mess up your bike.
Now for the really, really hard part. I can do this. I can do this. You can do it. You are strong. You are capable. Your brain will remember how to do this. Moment of truth to see if I did this right. I'm always afraid I'm gonna break my bike. All right, we're in business.
Interval, zone 3, here we go.
I wasn't trying to become fast. I was trying to become someone who finished.
That swim was so hard for some reason. We will talk about it in a minute. I'm supposed to complete an Olympic distance triathlon. Who signed up for this? Oh yeah, I did.
It is a brick session like nothing I've ever done before, y'all. I need to use the restroom. I am regretting life's decisions right now. And I don't care about my transition time. I really don't care about my race time. What I care about is finishing the race injury-free.
Looking back, I thought every workout was preparing me for race day. Turns out every workout was preparing me for life.
You're gonna do this.
We're going to check out where the race is. The wind is insane. I looked it up. We're supposed to have 26-mile-hour gusts of wind. That must be the transition area. Those are the racks. I don't even know if there's 1 or 2 transitions yet. And behind me is the river I'll be swimming in. It is nice and green. I see some turtles. They did caution us that there is natural wildlife in there, so turtles and snakes that likely means, and of course some fish. My husband asked me, are you excited to be swimming in this? No! No, not at all. I don't know if y'all can see way down yonder, past a couple bridges, there's the buoy, so I'm assuming we start all the way, I guess, a mile down. It's almost a mile swim. This must be where we come out of. Look at that nice murky water. I don't know if this was accurate, but I was just told that this is a full Ironman length swim on the Olympic distance. I am officially regretting life's decisions right now. The wind is crazy. The context of how far this swim is cannot be seen in this. The distance to the bridge, it's another distance of that away before I could see the last buoy. And then somebody told me that it keeps going behind a corner that you can't see. I don't think it's too late to back out. Update, as we're walking, a huge fish comes up, not just any fish, y'all, a gar, huge, the ones with like alligator chompers. And this is what I'm swimming in.
Not go beyond, I need you to stay for the practice. You have 1 hour. You can jump in here, no diving ever. I do, unfortunately. It doesn't look like much.
So I opted out of this practice swim and I think I might be regretting it. Right now we are driving the biking loop. It's gonna be very open and hot, and I'm gonna loop this 3 times over. Because I cannot take you with me, here is part of the run portion.
I picked this Airbnb with intention. I wanted a place that felt calm, peaceful, and inviting. After months of training, I knew I couldn't control how race day would unfold, but I could control the environment I stepped into the night before. From the moment I walked in, I felt my shoulders relax. It was exactly what I needed. Before heading to dinner, I laid out every piece of gear for race morning: swim, bike, run. It wasn't just about staying organized, it was that one less decision I had to make the next morning, leaving more room to simply be present and enjoy the day. Carbs? Check. Tomorrow's adventure? That's loading. Good night, y'all, and I'll see you on race morning.
Honey, put your phone down. I know you've been hurting. The spiral road. Take my hand and listen. Maybe one day you'll cross paths and you both got new perfumes. And the life you used to live is left within that old apartment. Maybe nothing said and done, and your chest is set on fire. But I promise you, there's nothing but a cold hearted liar. I know you don't want to hear. Your heart still bleeds. The way it looks at you, every touch you give. Now you gotta listen. Maybe one day you'll cross paths and you both got.
Good morning, everybody. Morning check-in. How am I feeling? Surprisingly calm, which is so weird because I was having so much anxiety over the last couple days, and then just going into my state of gratitude. I also just did some breathing techniques and calming meditation and prayer, and I guess it worked. Well, we'll see up until we get to the start line. I slept very well. I threw on some headphones and listened to fire, rain, and a thunderstorm. I'm fueled. I'm getting hydrated. I'm also getting my caffeine. And we leave in less than an hour. So I need to get up and get moving and get my numbers on and all that fun stuff. We're doing this.
And it is hot and muggy already. So my A is for Athena, which means I'm over 165 pounds.
Thank you.
By the dawn's early light, was so proud.
Again, our sprint triathletes.
We are headed for the mile walk to the swim. One thing I did not anticipate is that I would have 7,000 steps in before starting this triathlon. I'm not complaining. Oh my gosh. I've been very calm, but there are little nerves right now, and we are about to line up. Oh.
And the days leading up to my race, my energy was low. My HRV had plummeted, y'all. And my stomach was in knots and doing strange things. And I fully expected to wake up and feel exhausted and overwhelmed, but I didn't. I felt completely calm. After days of praying, meditating, and just choosing gratitude, I had finally stopped trying to control the outcome. I was simply grateful to be here.
All right, have fun. You got it. Good job. Nice to meet you.
The run had always been the part of the race I feared the most. But when I saw the swim course the day before, I remember thinking, holy smokes, that is a long way. That morning, before we left, I prayed and I invited God and my dad to walk alongside me through this race. And somewhere during that mile-long swim, memories of growing up with my dad on the lake started coming back. And I cried. I cried in the water, not because I was afraid, but because I missed him. For that moment, I felt like he was right there with me.
You got this!
How was it?
You did it!
Coming out of the water, I felt relieved. One discipline was behind me, and now it was time to settle in for a 26-mile bike ride. The wind was stronger than I expected, but I kept reminding myself that I did not have to race anyone else. I just had to keep moving forward. The run was the part I feared from the beginning. By then, I knew the clock was working against me, and I started calculating whether I could make the official cutoff. But somewhere along the course, I realized something. Even if they closed that finish line before I got there, I would still have completed a full distance of an Olympic triathlon. That realization changed everything. I stopped measuring the day by my cutoff time and started reminding myself of what I had already done. I'd swam a mile. I rode 26 miles. And now I was gonna finish a 10K. Once I stopped making the cutoff time my measure of success, I started talking to myself differently. Instead of telling myself how far I still had to go, I started reminding myself how far I've already come. I talked with God throughout the run, and somewhere towards the end, I finally understood what the race had become for me. For months, I thought I needed to say goodbye to my dad, but I didn't need to let him go. I needed to stop carrying the weight of my grief. Almost immediately after that moment, another runner came along me. He told me he didn't care about the cutoff either. And just finishing the distance of the race was an accomplishment in itself, and also something pretty incredible. He really encouraged me in the final stretch of the race. But then I started thinking something. What if I actually finished last? And instead of that thought making me feel embarrassed, I started smiling and actually kind of getting excited at the thought. Because y'all, only one person gets to be first and only one person gets to be last. Either way, it would be a story. By the time I reached that finish line, I was no longer afraid of what that clock would say. I had already decided what this day meant to me.
And closing us out for 2026, Nikki Taravola. Woo! Is that last? Or Tarava.
He's closing it. Okay.
Woohoo!
You finished.
Thank you.
Well done, baby girl.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah.
job.
That is so cool. I was the last one across the line before they shut it off, so I made it right at time. Okay, we have official bragging rights, y'all. I believe I came in last in this race, and that is something to truly be proud about. There were a few racers behind me, but they were calling the time. I mean, I came in last. How cool is that? Here's the medal. When I crossed that finish line and heard the announcer say, closing us out, oh my gosh, y'all, I don't think you can understand how ecstatic I was. I genuinely thought it was one of the coolest things that could happen. But later, when I started telling so many people, because I was so excited, that I had finished last, many of them started responding with sympathy. And for a moment, I started questioning, should I feel disappointed in myself? Did I fail? I don't understand. And that's when I realized how somebody's reaction can so easily rewrite our story. Two people can experience the exact same outcome, yet walk away with two completely different stories. I could have decided that finishing last meant I failed. I mean, that's a sad thought. Instead, I decided it meant I finished something incredibly difficult during one of the hardest seasons of my life. We can't always choose what happens to us, but we do get a say in the meaning we give it. The stories we tell ourselves shape our everyday lives. And this is a story I am choosing to keep.
And so now it's a madcap world of squirrels.
Say hello, Father.
Hello.
Where are we at?
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
North Rim. There it is. Right there.
Boom, Grand Canyon. Say bye, camera.
See ya.